Good morning from the Disneyland Hotel, where my voice is a little scratchy because I've been talking so much, and I just, been here for a week and I'm just voiced out, but hey, I feel good and I'm excited. This is my last day in the parks. I'm actually headed out right now to go to the Studios Park. So Walt Studios Park is the other park. There's two parks here at Paris. And I have park hoppers, but I didn't get over here all yesterday, so I'm excited to go check out the rides, what they have to offer. And again, I have early entry, so I'm headed over there, and it starts at 8:30. And clearly, I don't know where I'm going. I was headed out the front of the hotel, and because I thought Disney Studio Parks was that way, but it's actually out this way. So when I can come out here, and I'm going to show you where I went yesterday morning for early entry for Disneyland. Let me turn this around. I went right over there for hotel guests, and I thought Disneyland Park was the other way. It's actually this way. We're gonna go this way over to Walt Studios Parks. You can see Tower Terrace off in the distance, so we are headed the right direction. I do know that. It's so pretty out here. So that's Disneyland Hotel. Look, she's a beauty. There's the Disneyland Hotel, which is also the entrance to the Disneyland Park. And then over here is the entrance to Walt Disney Studios. So this is where we're headed. This is how close everything is. And then down there is their downtown Disney. And it's called Discovery. I can't remember something, but it's not downtown Disney, but that's what it is. There's World of Disney right there. This feels very much like walking from Disneyland to Disney California Adventure. They are that close. So they're just across from each other here in Paris. There's two parks. Both of them are smaller than our parks in California, but that's the concept. They're right across from each other. Here's the line situation this morning. It's about 8:25 and it was 8:30. Everyone is rushing to Crush's Coaster, I imagine. So if you are at the front of the pack like me, you can go to Crush's Coaster. If you're not at the front of the pack, this line's gonna be 75 minutes very soon. I'm not running, but I am walking with purpose because this is the most popular attraction, I think, at both parks, because I've been watching the times, and in the morning, even during early entry, it gets up to 75 minutes. It's crazy. So Crush's Coaster is an awesome ride. I haven't been on it, but everybody's telling me you have to do it. Come into the park, and then you go right, and look, we're already in line for Crush's Coaster. Here we go. I will time it and let you know how long it takes us. Look at all the people coming in. 10 minutes. So these are the ride vehicles, like you're in a shell, and they twist around, and then you're on a roller coaster.
Hi, dudes! Are you ready yet? Let's hit the EAC!
Right, you squirt! Hey, human dudes! It's the Crush Man!
This is the regular line. They do also over there have a single rider line. It is 8:50 and I'm just a few away, so that took 20 minutes, 25 minutes, let's say, and I was at the front of the pack. So keep that in mind when you want to do this attraction. I would suggest either being at the front of the pack or saving it for later, knock out everything else over here. It is 8:55 and I'm off the ride. So that was really fun. Like, that's where it comes out. So it's not like scary, intense, ups and twists and all that. It does turn while you're on the track. Inside it is dark. I think the thing that probably was the scariest or hardest for me, I shouldn't say scariest, hardest for me, is the leg room. I have barely had enough space to bend my knees. So if you have a hard time bending your knees, this might be a little squishy for you, so keep that in mind. Probably a little scary for younger kids, but overall thrill, exciting, and I thought it was fun. It's a cute little ride. I understand now why it's so popular. Now, this is like their Cars Land. So notice it is early entry, but these rides are not open yet. So I'm gonna head, and not that I need to do them right now anyway, but just so you know, not all the attractions are open during early entry. I'm headed to Ratatouille. It's called Toy Story Playland. Very cute. Okay, over there's Tower Terror. But I'm gonna come over here and do Ratatouille next. These booths aren't open yet, but as you're coming in, similar to over by Small World, these are like food booths that they have open. Like this one's got sausage. Back there they had waffles. So there's just these different food booths along here as you're coming into. Look at how like themed this area is. I feel like I'm in Epcot. Candy apple, caramel peanuts, chocolate coated strawberry skewers. So fun. Cheese pretzel, sauerkraut. Anyway, here we are at Ratatouille. Look, it looks so French. Oh, I'm loving this. Currently, there's a single rider line that's 5 minutes. The regular line is 5 minutes. We're gonna go on in.
Hey, it's me.
Yep, that was a 5-minute wait.
Remy's
Here we
brother.
are.
For your safety, please remain seated throughout your adventure.
I wish you could smell in here. It smells like France. Same car, same attraction, except you don't have glasses here. It's 2D. Yay!
Chef Remy is waiting for you. This way. They are, Remy. Les invités pour le dîner.
Yes, what here? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Courez dans la salle. What are you doing? Que manigancez-vous? 4 ratatouilles pour la carte. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous êtes toujours les bienvenus chez Rémi. À bientôt et bon appétit. Emile.
After you get off the ride, right here at the exit is one of the most popular restaurants here at the park. I do not have reservations for Chef Remy, but I hear it's fantastic. The theming is impeccable in there. Look at that. That is the exact same ride as the Ratatouille at Epcot at the French Pavilion, except for here, you don't have to wear glasses, so that one does not make me nauseous. I have a problem with the 3D glasses and just not feeling well, so I loved that I didn't have to wear glasses. Usually when I do Ratatouille when I'm at Epcot, to make it so I don't get sick, is I take the glasses off and then everything's all blurry, but anyway, here you don't have to do that. So, all right, it is 9:12, and the park's officially open at 9:30. So I'm gonna go see if I can't get on Tower of Terror before park's officially open. Now as I walk back by, it's 9:15. We are still doing early entry, and it looks like this attraction is open now. Maybe it's based on whether they have cast members to do the attraction in the morning, but anyway, and I couldn't find anywhere on the website a list of all the attractions that are for sure open during early entry. Swinging back by Crushes as I'm headed to Tower of Terror. Single rider line is 35 minutes. Regular wait time is 60 minutes right now. And it is 9:15. So if you don't come into the parks until they open at 9:30, then you're already looking at an hour wait time. This park is undergoing a lot of construction right now. They are adding a whole new land, a frozen land. Anyway, I'm just noticing lots of walls over here. All right, Tower of Terror. Let's do this.
Une dimension visuelle, une dimension de l'esprit. Vous pénétrez dans le domaine de l'ombre et de la matière, des objets et des idées. Vous venez d'entrer dans la 4e dimension. Hollywood, 1939. Dans le strass et les paillettes d'un Hollywood à l'apogée de son âge d'or, le Hollywood Tower Hotel était une star à part entière.
It is 9:40. The park has officially opened. It opened at 9:30. So I'm gonna go head over here to their Avengers campus. This Tower of Terror is the same layout as what used to be our Tower of Terror at Disney California Adventure, in that you get in the gantry and you just start going up and down. Whereas the one at Walt Disney World, you go kind of on a track through a system and then go up and down. So anyway, just so you know, other than that, it's the exact same ride. Tower of Terror, always a good one. So I knocked out 3 major rides during early entry. Let's go head over to their Avengers campus. Here's Tower of Terror. You can already hear the music. For Avengers campus, it's literally right next door. Okay, so they have 2 attractions here, I believe. One is Web Slingers, and the other one is Flight Force. Okay, here we are, Avengers campus, and look who's greeting us in French.
Vous aimez ces petits mouvements à la Spidey? Ok, et un petit Spidey style.
Good job, Spider-Man.
Wow, sympa le style.
When you come in, there's Pim's lab. What I want to show you guys is, so this is the giant form. And you know how in the movie Ant-Man, they go big and then small?
A plus dans le bus.
There is a mini version. Cool. Over here on the right, we've got Web Slingers. Here's Pim's Kitchen. Pim Particles. And then down there, we've got another attraction. We'll get down there in a minute. We're gonna go do Web Slingers first. It says it's a 5-minute wait. They also have a single rider here.
Funding from Tony Stark, the brilliant young minds here are creating cutting-edge tech. So today, you can sling webs like Spider-Man.
Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent même se dupliquer tout seuls.
Se dupliquer tout seul.
Parce qu'ils sont pas croyables. Petit, arrête de faire ça, c'est bon. Mais si vous êtes là, c'est pour nous aider à tester le nouveau véhicule Slinger.
Alright, so far it seems like the same attraction as we had at Disney California Adventure. Sure, spider glasses.
I never felt like there was a language barrier. You always heard instructions and information in both English and in French.
The other attraction over here in Avengers Campus is Avengers Flight Force. Okay, and up there you see there's the Quinjet. So there were 2 Quinjets that were made, and one is here in France at our Avengers campus, at this Avengers campus, and then the other Quinjet is over at Disney California Adventure in Avengers campus over there. Fun fact. Now, I'm a little nervous about this one because my understanding is like similar to Rock and Roller Coaster, which is at Hollywood Studios in Florida. And that is a roller coaster inside. It's dark. You don't know where you're going. It flips upside down. And I don't know, I may only do this one once. It's 10:06. Single rider is 5 minutes. And the entrance says it's a 5-minute wait as well. We'll talk about Premier Access in a little bit in the video.
As you know, Kree warheads are headed our way, and we need your help.
Ne vous inquiétez pas, j'ai créé un transpondeur qui va tromper le système de guidage des missiles et faire en sorte d'être pris pour cible. Ces transpondeurs sont chargés dans les véhicules hypersoniques de la planète.
The world. Bear in mind, the hypersonic is a high-speed vehicle. Be prepared for loud noises, sharp turns, 360-degree loops, and sudden drops at high velocities. For your safety, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back, neck problems, motion sickness, and other conditions that could be aggravated by this mission. Expectant mothers may not ride. Anyone with these conditions will want to opt out now.
Wow, that was intense. That was definitely a rock and roller coaster with an Avengers theme. You're in a fast roller coaster. You go upside down. There are twists. It was exciting, thrilling, but I don't think I'll be doing that one again. But if you love thrill coasters like rock and roller coaster, this one's for you. So that's Avengers Campus. Over here we got Tower Terror. And then this morning I headed that direction. Over there's coasters, Crush's Coaster, and Ratatouille. Here's the map so you can kind of see. So you come in here, and then I went over to Crush's Coaster, right there, and then I went up over to Ratatouille, then I came back around, did Tower Terror, and then I did the 2 rides in Avengers Campus. Now I'm gonna go explore over there in the Toy Story Land, and then I'm for sure gonna see a show in this theater. Now we're gonna go check out the world of Pixar a little bit more in depth. I was over here earlier this morning, but this is the land where you're gonna find many of the Pixar themed attractions. Like this morning I did Crush's Coaster and Ratatouille. Let's see what else they have over here. It's kind of like Mater's on a smaller scale.
De reconnaissance pour leur prochaine mission. Ils se préparent pour l'opération Saut en parachute. Nom de code Sierra Echo Papa. Votre mission?
Oh look, here come the toy soldiers. Hello. Okay, this is the Toy Soldiers parachute drop. Looks kind of like a carnival ride to me. Okay, so this is their Slinky Dog attraction. Let me show you. Lots of cute spots in here. Take photos and just look at. You did a good job on the theming here. Over here you can see some of the construction, not really, but that's where the Frozen Land's gonna be. So I'm kind of at the end of the Pixar land, I don't know what they call it here, but I'm headed to go do Cars road trip, but there's Frozen, it's gonna be out there. Okay, I'm going on the Cars road trip ride. It's kind of like the studio tram that we used to have at Hollywood Studios.
Get down! Route 66. She is full of the crazy, beautiful things. Ciao!
Don't drive in there unless your bumper's on good and tight. Et pour finir, le canyon de catastrophe. We're driving into North Cassidy Canyon.
Bien, nous allons marquer un court arrêt dans le canyon. Veuillez rester assis et garder les mains et les bras à l'intérieur.
Seulement en attendant. Wow!
De la route 66. Oh, je suis trop content que vous soyez venus admirer la lumière de la
So great, we can all experience this together. See you all again, man.
That was a cute little tram ride, not too long, just cars themed. I would say the most exciting thing was when the Dynaco fuel truck blew up and all the water came down, which is similar to what they did during the tram tour. Anyway, it was a great, cute little, well-themed, but not a lot to see other than the Dynaco truck blowing up. Let's talk a little bit about how to get on attractions before it starts to rain again. So over there is the regular standby. It says it's 65 minutes. This is Crush's Coaster. This is Premier Access, and then over there is Single Rider behind me over here. So for this attraction, there are 3 different ways to get on. Okay, it's starting to rain again, so I'm gonna walk and talk, go get underneath something, or pull my umbrella out. But it'll rain and then it'll stop. And then it'll rain and then it'll stop. Anyway, okay, so Premier Access is like their response to Genie. So they don't have Disney Genie here, which is actually now Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. So they don't have any of that. What they have is this Premier Access. Found some cover from the rain, got my poncho, well, I already had my poncho on, but my umbrella out. Okay, so Premier Access. So Premier Access is a one-time fee. You purchase it. Today it says it's 90 euros, which is about $98. So you purchase that one time for the day, and it gets you on attractions immediately. So it's kind of like Universal's Skip the Line Pass, because you don't have to book anything. You don't have to book a return time in the app. You just go up, you show them, hey, I've got Premier Access, but it's not for every attraction. But once you use it, like once on coasters, Crush's Coaster, then you've used it for the day. So it's a one-time use on a lot of attractions, but not all of them. You can look in the Disneyland Paris app to see which attractions you can use it on. They also have something that is kind of like what we used to call the individual Lightning Lane, which is now Lightning Lane Single Pass or single use. And here you can buy a single, one-time, go on Crush's Coaster or whatever attraction we're talking, Phantom Manor, Hyperspace Mountain, whatever you're wanting. It's not for all the attractions, but for many of them. And it's a one-time purchase per person. And it varies between like $7 and $19. And you purchase it for the day, and you have to pick, it's a time slot, kind of like we're used to with Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. So it's a combination of kind of things we're used to, but it is a one-time fee. So you're either paying over about $100 to skip the line for some of the attractions, or you get here early, you get lots done, maybe take an afternoon break, and then come back in the evening and do the rides that you didn't get done, because the lines, I mean, they're not terrible. But if you get here in the morning and you do rope drop, it's even better if you have early entry. But if you get here early in the morning, then you can knock out each park. Let's talk about each park. So Disneyland Paris is definitely bigger than this Hollywood Studios where I'm at. Not Hollywood Studios, Walt Disney Studios. And this park takes a little over half a day. Disneyland, you definitely need a full day plus a little bit more. So you're gonna want at least 2 days when you come, and I would recommend park hoppers. So this park is being renamed to Disney Adventure World. Currently it's Walt Disney Studios. So there's a lot of construction, but they announced the name change and there's a Frozen land coming. So this park over the next couple of years is going to change somewhat.
We're gonna take a little break. I'm so glad the Disneyland Hotel is so close to the parks. Then we'll head back into Walt Disney Studios Park for a show, and then back over to Disneyland.
I have a new favorite spot. Well, new to me because I've never been here. Favorite spot already here at the Disneyland Hotel. So we're on floor 1. So just come up the stairs, and then I'm gonna be sitting right here. I'm gonna take some videos, catch up on some work and enjoy a little bit of time out of the rain and chat with you about how to book a stay at any of the Disneyland resorts or just a trip to Paris here. Let's talk about booking a trip to Paris. To Disneyland Paris, they have a website and you can get on there and you can take a look at pricing. But what I'm going to recommend is what I did because it just was so helpful. So I called Getaway today, 855-GET-AWAY. And I called and I just said, I need to book a trip to Paris. Can somebody help me? And of course they have a dedicated team for booking for Paris because there's such a time difference. So they know they will do that work for you. They will find the best rates for you. Now, at Disneyland Paris, they don't do like deals like Walt Disney World and Disneyland where they do, 30% off rooms certain times or stuff like that. So when you are booking a package, you are booking tickets and your hotel stay. So I'm staying this particular trip at the Disneyland Hotel. It is the most expensive. There are plenty of perks and it is just gorgeous. I've been showing you how it looks. So, but they have moderate, they have more budget-friendly hotels that are just like a 10-minute walk away. So what will happen when you call, you can say, hey, can you work within this budget? These are my dates. I actually changed my date from the beginning of the week to the end of the week so that I could save $200 on my room. So they will book your tickets, they will book your room for you, and they will take care of all that. And with the time difference, it's so nice to not have to worry about that. So call my friends at Getaway, tell them I sent you so that you get the best rates and the best customer. You're gonna get the best customer service anyway. But that's who I recommend because they have experts that have been to Paris, have been to Disneyland Hotel, been to all the hotels, and they know what to help you book. Stay tuned for our last Disneyland Paris video where we will explore more attractions in Fantasyland, a very cool and different Pirates of the Caribbean, a walk inside the castle, plus discuss the amazing shows you don't want to miss at the other park, Walt Disney Studios. Come back and watch part 4 of our Disneyland Paris series. Find the link in the description.